Since Game Ruler was announced, the creator has been very vocal about wanting you to immerse yourself in the game, to the point where, as far as he is concerned, it is totally kosher and totally fine for you to use your own picture on your own custom ruler and go ahead and take that to a locals. Well, most people aren't super proficient with Photoshop or anything, so I've done 99% of the hard work here in getting this lovely template ready for you to use, and you can basically instantly slap together your own custom ruler using whatever art you want. Now, I'm not condoning the stealing of artwork or, selling that kind of stuff for profit, but if you just want to have some fun, put something cool or something unique or something funny on a ruler, and you want to play with that, I think you should. I think it's great, and I'm certainly going to be doing it. Here it is, and today we're basically going to just be making a custom ruler together using this template, and it's legitimately incredibly easy. So I'll walk you through each of the layers now. So the bottom layer here is called Knight Background, and this is the layer you'll want to turn on if you want to be making a custom knight. If you want to be making a custom apprentice, you will turn on the custom apprentice ruler. You do that just by hitting the I button. And sorry, I should have said, if you do not have Photoshop or anything, download this program. This program is called GIMP, G-I-M-P. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's totally free and really, really powerful. I mean, for my purposes, certainly it's just as good as Photoshop, and I didn't have to pay for it. Anyway, back to this. And if you want to have a custom Highlander ruler, you're going to go ahead and turn on this. Now, the other things here are these two borders. You'll notice the male and the female versions of the rulers had different borders. Personally, I prefer this nice grey, so if you want to use that, I've had that there under grey border, and if you want to use the black border, I've also got that there, so you can use whichever one you want. The final layer here is the photo you're going to be using, and I want to have Monkey ruler, so I'm going to be going ahead and making that with you today, and this is honestly a dead simple process. So what you're going to want to do is head over here, and you're going to want to select all my faces in the way. Maybe down here. So you're going to want to go ahead and select this tool here, this lasso tool. Is that what it's called? Free select. You're going to want to use free select, and you're going to zoom in. So you hit Control or Command, and then you can zoom in like this, nice and easy. And we're going to go ahead and systematically crop exactly what we want. There's no best way to do this, really, so I'm just going to zoom in real tight because I want to have a nice clean crop as much as possible. We're going to go along here, and this is going to take a few minutes. If I can be bothered, I suppose I'll speed it up, but it really won't take too long. It takes a few minutes to do this. Now, obviously, if you want to go really balls to the wall on this, you can put together an absolutely crazy, you can put loads of different pictures in here. You can like get all your friends or something and Photoshop them together, or like do something like that, as I've done with the playmat I did with my friends. It takes a while, but it's a lot of fun, and it's pretty cool. Let's keep going down here. So we'll go over here now. And basically, the main thing you want to also remember when you're doing this is that not everything is going to be going to sort of make the final cut, as it were. So pretty much there are parts where you can cut corners, and we're approaching one of those parts right now. So right here, I'm just going to go straight down. We'll zoom out a bit. I'm just going to go straight down to like here, and I'm just going to go across to here because I know even this much is probably not going to make it into the final version. And I'm just going to go around here, along here, less concerned here. Not super important, relatively easy to follow these lines. Go over up here. And you're just going to want to do this over the whole thing. It's just a bit time consuming as all. I'm probably going to end up just cutting to the end. Oh, okay, that was good actually. I accidentally misclicked. So if you just hit the backspace, you can undo something like that. The first few days when I was editing and making thumbnails and stuff, I actually didn't know that you could do that. So every time I made a mistake with this tool, I would end up restarting my whole thing. So I'm just zooming out to get a better look at the picture here, and I think I'm going to be able to cut another corner again. So I'm going to go to here, and at this point, about here, down like there. At this point, I'm happy to just cut across. So I'm going to go to, well, yeah, we'll go to like here. Not super important. And we'll continue going around all the way across this. Now, I'll say this is definitely not the best. This is definitely not best practice, but like, who cares? You know, it'll get you what you want. It'll get you the end result you want, and it'll look pretty good. Honestly, if I do say so myself, I think the results are actually pretty solid. So if you go on my Twitter, I actually tweeted out an early version of this template and a ruler I made of myself with it a few days ago. So you would have been able to see that early and potentially do this yourself, but I figured I'd make a tutorial because no one asked, and when no one asks me to do something, that's when I figure I really should do it. So I'm going ahead and doing this, and we are at the top part here, so this is also going to get cropped, so let's go ahead over here. What I'm going to do, by the way, in this template is I'm going to leave this in, so if you do want Monkey Ruler and you don't want to go through all the effort of cropping this yourself, and you want to add some other stuff to it, I'll go ahead and leave this in for you. Almost done now, just going over these final bits here on his head. Here, like this. It can be the reason you don't necessarily want to zoom in too much as well is because it can get a little muddy when the stuff is really similarly colored, or like it's a reflection or something. It can get pretty tough to actually tell what you're cropping. So sometimes zooming out is a good thing, even if you're losing a little bit of the resolution there. Go over here, and we are done. So now you're going to want to zoom out, and you're going to want to hit select, invert, and then you can just hit your delete key. Rather, apparently not. Go to edit and then click clear. For some reason it wasn't working. Why is it? Oh, unga bunga. Make sure you're on the right layer and then hit delete. I worry what I may have just done there is, yep, okay, right. So I'm going to hit Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. And we're going to keep hitting Command Z. I think that should have fixed it. Yep. Okay. Make sure you're on the right layer. So now we've got to invert it again, and then we're going to go ahead and hit delete this time to remove the correct thing. And then you want to hit Command Shift A or Control Shift A, and that's going to remove the selection. So now we're going to go ahead and turn back on. So let's say I want to make Highlander. I don't make apprentice. And I'm going to turn on the black border here. No, I'm making light. So now what we need to do is we need to adjust this to be in a good location. So somewhere around here, and we're going to do another crop in a moment, but a much rougher crop. And we're going to make this big. Again, you'll see like there are just some fiddly issues here, but we're just going to go ahead and adjust this. And again, it does not need to be perfect. You're really not interested in perfection. You're just interested in getting the job done. Well, certainly I'm not interested in perfection. And there we go. I think probably a little smaller. Because I wanted to leave the background in as something for you if you want to have that. So let's make this a little bigger there. I think that should do. Right there. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit the eye on there, and we're going to go over to this location here, and we're just going to hit this tool again, and we're going to zoom back in, and now we're going to just select the part here that we basically want to have in front of the ruler. So we're going to go over here, all the way like that, and then we can just at this point we can just be very sort of rough with it. This is the main thing we're interested in here. and we're going to go ahead and go back to this layer, deselect it, and hit edit, and hit clear. And we actually, we missed a bit there, but that's fine. So we can just go ahead and, again, really jankily, just make the shapes we need, hit delete, and that is it. Basically, it's done. Now you can see here, there's actually the QR code still. So that wouldn't actually be an issue if you had Apprentice there because of the location of the QR code, or Highlander even, though of course you would have part of the body there, so you'd have to shift them around a bit as well. So because I don't really want to go ahead, I don't want to edit all that in. We're going to go ahead and just leave it like this. As I say, you can use the grey border if you want, but I'm going to stick with the black one here. And that's basically it. That's a really quick, easy guide on making your own custom ruler. By the way, the final product, you will have the barcode for Apprentice there. I forgot to put that in. I'll put that in now. But yeah, nice, simple, easy. Hope you guys found this video useful. Leave a like if you did. Sub to the channel. I make Gate Ruler and Xanazard videos every day. Right now, 2 a day. And I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.